Hey guys, it's Danzy, and today I am bringing you the best class setup for the XM4 assault rifle in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. In this video I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what I believe to be the best class, as well as tips and tricks for anyone that is new to the game, doesn't know how to use assault rifles to their full potential, or just hasn't used the XM4 yet, which if you haven't then you're sleeping on it. All the while I'm going to give you a little review of the gun with my experience using it. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this S&D clip, and let's get right into the video.
You're our last active battle asset. Enemies down to 1. Make it 0. Don't get caught.
So here is the actual class itself. I'll go into the perks, why I use them, why you should use them as well as my equipment and that, which isn't that important. But with the XM4, the optic I choose to go for is the diamond back reflex, simply because it looks cooler than the other ones. But yeah, the mill stop does the exact same job. The optic is the only real sight that you can change for personal preference. Don't use the muzzle, instead I use the 13.7 inch takedown barrel, as it increases the damage range, which is it's crucial on this gun, because without it it'd be a bit of a pea shooter. On the barrel I use the field agent grip, because it gives you more recoil control, which I find is really important on assault rifles. I use the 40 round speed mags, simply because I don't feel 30 bullets is enough. 40 is the right amount, and it's a fast mag. And the rear grip I use is the drop shot wrap, simply because I drop shot a lot. You can use the elastic one, the airborne elastic, but you lose sprint to fire speed, and I think it's movement speed, something like that. And for me personally, I don't feel that's a good trade for the way I play, at least. So yeah, that's the gun and the attachments I use. I use the Diamante pistol, simply because it's the best pistol. Stim shot is key. C4 is the best lethal. Field max OP. My perks. I use tac mask and flak jacket, simply because the amount of grenades that get thrown at you on this game is ridiculous, and flak jacket is so good. Ninja and Ghost, again, two really overpowered perks that I feel you should use, and then Assassin is a really handy perk as well. So what are the pros and cons with this gun? Straight off the bat, the first pro I can safely say is it is one of the most accurate assault rifles on the game, if not the most accurate assault rifle. With the attachments I've got on it, it reminds me of like the ICR on Black Ops 4 in terms of its pure accuracy. You know, it won't let you down in that department, because you know I genuinely feel this is the most accurate assault rifle. But you sort of lose that with the damage, but I'll get into that in a second. Another pro is the fire rate. It is not stupidly fast. It is the right medium for an assault rifle, with good accuracy and okay range. Like, the fire rate is what brings this gun up. If it wasn't for the fire rate, I feel it wouldn't be nearly as good, you know, because it isn't the most powerful, which leads me into the cons. One of the big ones is the damage range. Even with the attachments and, you know, not having a muzzle on to like hinder any performance, I still feel it is pretty inconsistent at times. So it's kind of weird because it's reliable, but it's also inconsistent in a sense that the reliability, you know you've got a really accurate assault rifle here, but the inconsistency comes from the damage range, and I suppose some of it sometimes can be put down to the player because you're controlling it, but there will be gunfights that everyone that you think you should win but you don't, simply because the gun doesn't have the will to finish people off. It's not that strong. I feel an MP5 can be stronger than this gun sometimes, which is just ridiculous at mid-range. But yeah, so if you get the inconsistency, don't get frustrated with it. Just stick it out, because this gun really is a really good assault rifle for me personally, and I feel it can be really good for other people as well. So with all that being said, what tips would I give to anyone that is new to the game, new to Call of Duty in general, or just hasn't used this gun yet? Tip number one would be line of sights are crucial with this gun. If you get a really good line of sight, or you get on the head glitch, call me a bitch for using head glitches or line of sights with this gun, but they are power plays. If you want to have fun, you've got to use power plays. If you want to be successful, you use power plays. There's no two ways about it. This gun really does excel at using those line of sights because it is so accurate, and its fire rate is really good for what it is. I feel like there isn't many assault rifles on this game. I mean, there's only 5, but out of 5, this definitely is the most accurate out of all of them. The next closest I'd say is probably the FFAR. So, and that's still a long way off how accurate this gun is. The best line of sight would be the line of sight on checkmate on the 4th hard point, I think it is, to the right hand side of the map. It is really powerful because not many people can get you off that head glitch or that power position, simply because you have so much accuracy where you can just pick your opponents off and defend the hill, defend like a flag. It really is a good gun to be holding down positions with, or anchoring, as they call it in competitive Call of Duty. So that leads me on to tip number 2. With this gun, you do need to be patient. You'll see some kills in this gameplay where I get aggressive, and you'll see most of my deaths are from being too aggressive. Like I said, if you want an aggressive assault rifle, the AK-47 is the one for you, because it resembles the AK-74. Personally, I think it's better than the AK-74. The AK-47 is, but better than the AK-74 at least. But this is an XM4 video. Let's forget about the AK. That's a video for a rainy day. But yeah, you really do need to be patient with this gun, simply because it doesn't have the damage that the FFAR has, or the M16. It will get caught out by those guns in particular. Even the MP5 sometimes can catch this gun out, so just be wary of how you're playing, because you just need to be really patient with this gun. That's really all I can say about it. You need to be patient to be able to succeed, and if you're not patient, this gun probably isn't for you. And the third and final tip would be try and avoid close quarters combat, simply because I don't think this gun has the capabilities to go toe to toe with, say, an MP5 at close range, or even the FFAR. Even though the FFAR has a slower fire rate, it is a lot more powerful than this gun. So, and especially if you consider the fact that a lot of people, before aiming in a close quarters combat situation, we tend to hip fire into ADS in close quarters, simply because it's a reaction to just hit the right trigger and then left trigger follows in those situations. So that's why I'd say try and avoid like being in a close quarters combat situation. See, I can get my words out, you know. But yeah, there's not really much else to cover. It's a good gun. Would I say it's one of the best of all time? No. Would I say it's a shit gun? Definitely not. Is it one of the better guns on this game? Possibly. I haven't used enough guns to be able to tell you that. So my aim with this series is to try and find more guns. I'm going to try and cover all the assault rifles as I unlock diamond camo for them, and bring you guys more and more class setup videos. I'm trying to really do something with YouTube this year. I feel it's a good opportunity for me to do stuff like this and give you guys hopefully really helpful guides. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, it helps a bunch. Don't forget to hit the bell, and until next time, have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye.